I'll tell you what is a fact. Pets are a terrible investment. You're not going to make money on a pet. You're going to lose money. Unless, of course, you're breeding or doing something. If you have a working dog, that gets paid to do a job. But pets, there's no return on your investment. There's no ROI on a pet. So a lot of Jewish people don't have pets. Have you ever heard of a Jewish dog park? I mean, come on, man. What type of dog would you get? I like Labrador Retrievers. I like all. Before you guys ask, I like all colors. I like the chocolates and the blacks the most, but I would get a yellow lab, especially in Florida. The yellow labs, I think, would be more. They could accommodate the climate a little better. I don't like bulldogs. They stink, for one thing. I like sporting dogs. If you've ever watched a dog show, they're all pretty much useless except for the sporting breeds. I do like Rottweilers, though. I don't know why. I think Rottweilers are pretty cool. I think, Rottweilers, everyone thinks they're big and scary and mean, but I think they're like most Rottweilers I've ever met are like big, giant teddy bears that look like they're mean. Uh, Josh K., do you think you'll go back to work or try to grow your channel? You know, YouTube is kind of a fucking pipe dream. I mean, you really don't make any money on videos. Basically, if you've got a small channel, like I consider mine small with 5,000 viewers, I don't make barely anything on a 2 or 3 minute video. I just do them just for the fun of it. Uh, it, I mean, for Christ's sakes, you look at the revenue on for a normal YouTuber. It's really almost not worth the pain in the ass of lugging the fucking tripod into the fucking gym. That's one reason I've slowed down a little bit on gym videos. After doing it for a month, I realized the fucking return on your investment on doing gym videos is fucking terrible. I mean, I like doing it and all, but setting up that tripod and fussing around with angles and all that, worrying about the sound quality on the from the speakers, ruining your monetization. It's definitely not a great moneymaker for a small channel. It's fucking nominal. I was able to raise that $300 for the Powerhouse membership, really just based on the generosity of you guys. I don't think my channel will ever make as much as I did this first month ever again because I'm not going to go asking for fucking bullshit. I mean, I joked around in one of my previous videos asking for Burger King money. Hopefully it doesn't stoop to that where I got to beg for Burger King money and then actually show myself eating the meals to prove it that I bought the meal. Imagine how fat I could get. That'd be you guys remember the movie about McDonald's called Super Size Me? That guy that ate McDonald's, nothing but McDonald's for a month. I think Lennyism said you have 5,000 subscribers. Yes, that's true. But it's really just doing videos. It's nearly impossible to make any money uh, doing gym videos without doing live streams and getting some super chat coin. You're not going to make a thing. What, $5 a day? Minecraft Mike, another $2.70. First whopper on me. Dude, I'd like to say thank you, but fuck you, man. Lennyism said because you only have 5,000 subscribers. Yeah, I agree with you, but how the fuck do you get 100,000 subscribers? I mean, I just think that train fucking came and went. I mean, look at all the subscribers Andrew has on the Delray Misfits channel that don't even watch anymore. Zach says a 6 to 7 hour live will never be topped. Jesus, I don't know how I did that. They opened up the gym. Shetty Kruger wants, do you ever huff ammonia before big lifts? Yeah, I've used smelling salts. Lenny has 30,000 subs, but only gets 1,000 viewers. I don't think it was Robzilla that bought his viewers. Personally, I think it was Adam McLeod. But Lenny's subscribers are definitely not legit. Yeah, if Lenny had 30,000 subs, he'd get more than 1,000 views. So something's shady. Lennyism says, get back to competing. I don't think there's much I could do competing. I'm too fat to do fucking board short division. But I'll tell you what, someday that is a dream of mine. I won't say it's a goal, but it's a dream to do board short division. I would never even dream of wanting to do a bodybuilding show, but doing board short division, I think I could do that. But let's see, I'm 53 right now. Is there a 55 and over division, or is it 50 to 60? Not every viewer subscribes. Yeah, I agree with that. Joey Diaz Ortega, what weight would you get down to compete? So if I was going to do a master's division, over 50, and I would do the men's physique, which is the board short division, I would definitely get down to about, I would probably say 230, 240, maybe 240. You are too big for physique, man. Well, I appreciate that, Red Devil, but I kind of disagree with you. I think I would look amazing at 240. All right, pre-workout is gone. Can we get a time check? Oh, the gym's not open yet. It must not be 8 o'clock. There's still people standing outside. 7:57. There we go. Ah. Yeah, I think I don't know how ripped I'd be, but 250 or 240. I guess, for some stupid little local show like the Ruby in the Masters division, I could probably win it at 250. that's really not that's really not a nice thing to say when Dale took the Ruby seriously and got third place. And I'm talking about what a joke it would be to win it. That's not nice. I need to apologize for that. I'm sorry, Dale. Dale, I didn't mean to demean you, disrespect you, or to put down your efforts. I truly respect you as a man, a husband, and a father. But yeah, I think maybe getting down to 250, winning the Masters Division board shorts at some local bullshit bodybuilding show would be fun. And then if I wanted to go on to the Florida State Championships, I could probably win the Masters Division if I dieted it down a little bit more, like 235 ish. Yeah, Rusty Shackelford, you'd have to be 210 to be ripped. I think you're an idiot, Rusty. I'm 6 feet tall, you moron. I competed in powerlifting at 220 in the 12th grade, and I was pretty goddamn cut. I wasn't ripped, but I had fucking abs at 220 and 18 years old. I don't know if you've seen that picture of me from my high school yearbook throwing the shot put. I was about 220 in that picture. Can see practically every muscle in my quads. But I understand what you weigh in a bodybuilding show is completely different because you strip out the water. I think that's why most people lie about what they really weigh because they don't want to admit. Because, I mean, what do bodybuilders weigh, the day after a bodybuilding show? They probably put on 15, 20 pounds just of water. I mean, a gallon of water is 8 pounds. So after the show, when you go out to dinner, fuck, you're going to fill up. Having a big plate of spaghetti and a. All right, guys, we're at 29 minutes. I think a good 30-minute live stream is good introduction to this morning's workout. It's a Michigan football Saturday. We take on Indiana, the Hoosiers. So go blue. 12 noon. I think it's on Fox. So could be wrong. So anyway, I'll be at home watching TV at high noon. Maybe I'll